Hello everyone, this is Nikita from our Sharda Commerce Academy. I am pursuing my second year in our Sharda Commerce Academy. So friends, in this today's video, we are discussing about the what's the reason why we not speaking English. Might be you asking me why we find out the reason. Directly you teach us? No. But friends, if we don't know about the disease, how can we find about the medicine? So that's why we are first of all find out the reasons why we not speaking English. So there are 10 main common things why people's not speaking in English. So we move forward on that, and what is it we are finding on. Okay, first is fear of making mistakes. Friends, might be you thinking about that when you going in front of people's and you going to talk, that time one thing is going on your mind, that is fear. If you making fear, people will laugh you. So this is the main very common reason people not starting to speak English. Second one is shyness and the lack of confidence. Might be friends, many of time you are not speaking in front of peoples, that's why you are not comfortable to speaking in front of peoples. So that's why this is comes in your shyness, so that's why you are not speaking. Third one is thinking in mother tongue. You remember that when you are speaking in your home, that time your mother tongue is very good, that language you are speaking very confidently. But why not in English? Because of there are you are not thinking on your that sentence on your that English language, you just making a Google translate. If suppose I want to tell I eat a mango, so first of all you think on your mind, मी आंबा खाल्ला किंवा मी आंबा खात आहे. So that thing you are first of all remember on your mind, and then after you want to make Google translate like this. That's why you are not fluently speak English. Okay. Fourth number is limited vocabulary, is the very most problem of many of peoples. If you have no many of vocabulary, think so, if you don't know about how what can we do and what how do we say the jewelry. Okay, that's a word of jewelry. You not remember of that की ज्वेलरीला काय म्हणतात इंग्लिश मध्ये. So that's the problem of limited vocabulary. Okay. Fifth number is grammar fear. Many people have a one common problem, that was when you going to speak in English, that time grammar is coming. Our first two, how many years are there where when we speaking in English, or when we learn in English, that time all of teachers are teach to us a grammar, like amizar, was where. When we speaking in front of people, that time that things are coming in our mind, because many of 12 years we are only learn about the grammar, because that comes in paper now, that's why. Okay. Sixth number is poor pronunciation. How's like I just before some few times I tell to you jewelry word, but many of people tell to that jewelry. It's not good pronunciation, it's like jewelry. So it's the difference of the pronunciation. Many of time people what happen, if you're not making a good pronunciation, what happen on that time, you are going presentation or your what we can say, तुमचं जे पर्सनॅलिटी आहे ती पुढच्याच्यावर वेगळी पडते. सो दिस इज द मेन प्रॉब्लेम ऑफ प्रोनाउन्सिएशन. One more thing, when we talking about our daily routine. Okay, that time we said to each other, I wake up at this and whatever, then after I taking a bath, then after I make getting my clothes or whatever, and then I make a breakfast. It's not breakfast, it's a breakfast. Okay, so this is the difference of the pronunciation. Okay. Seventh one is no daily practice. This is the main problem. We are not practicing daily, that's why we are not speaking in English. Is the main problem of many of peoples, because when we're not practicing on that particular point. I just want to give you one example. If you are not practicing on someone, if that there is a math subject, okay, and one solution is teaching your teacher to you, but you are not practice on that. Second time, on second day, you are forget about that. So that's why practice is very important, which is all people are not doing. This is the main common problem. Okay. Eighth one is lack of speaking environment. Environment means people's environments means तुमचा जो area आहे तो. When we going in our home, that time all environment is going on your mother tongue. That means जेव्हा तुम्ही घरी जाता तेव्हा तुमचं जे एन्व्हायरमेंट असतं ते सगळं तुमच्या मातृभाषेत चाललेलं असतं. That's why you are perfect on your mother tongue, but it's not happening on English. So that's why you are not comfortable to interact with peoples in English. Is the main reason why you are not speaking. Okay. Ninth is fear of judgment. Judgment means तुमची तुलना करणे. This is the very common problem when you going on in front of people. That time in your mind, very many of speech are going on in your mind. I talk like this way, then after I talk this all things are going on in your mind. But what happened, people, when you going on in front of people's, you thinking on your mind, if I'm making some small mistake, what happened? People are judgmenting me, they laugh on me, so how can I speaking in English? This main thing are getting divert to you about the speaking English. Okay, and last one is listening problem. Okay, in the first term we are not understanding many of type English. So what happened when in front of another people are speaking in English? So what happened on that time? They are rapidly speaking in English. They continuously speak very fastly, they're not getting pause on that. Like how do we speak this many time we are getting this pause, this is not fluent English. So many people are speaking very fluently, and when we understand that English, they speaking many more sentences. So that's the reason we are not understanding. So this is the our listening problem, we are not listening properly what they can say. Okay, so this main 10 things are there while we are not speaking English. But at the last, friends, I want to ask you one question. Is there speaking English is important? What can you tell about that? If I want to share just only three things, you think about that. It's very mandatory or not. First thing is when we going on interview, that time interview is going on English. Okay. Second thing, if you are a one businessman, okay, that time you coming on the in front of your clients, okay, and you want to present your business PPT, is going on English. How can you speak on in front of that people? Third thing is, if you are past your interview, if you are make a one good businessman, third thing is coming on, if your client is speaking in English and if you are speaking in your mother tongue, how is you are going on, your impression is very bad in front of that peoples. So that's why it's three main things are coming in front of you to how to we can speak English, and that one burden is coming on you. So that's why these 10 fears are or 10 main reasons are making you not to speak English. So friends, in this today's video, I think you remember or you find out your main disease what is going on. So in our next video we will speak about how to we think on English. What's the problem is this, you are thinking on your mother tongue. So in our next video we are discussing about how to be thinking in English. Okay, thank you for listening this video and watching. If you getting some information or you are satisfied on this video, we will see in our next video. Till that time, take care and bye bye. Thank you.